Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Andrew here, back with another video, and hopefully you enjoyed my intro there. I created one, finally just sat down. It's been a long time coming. I really felt bad about not having an intro, so hopefully you enjoyed that. So as you can see, I'm in a room that you might not recognize because this is going to be my new room for the next couple years. So yeah, in here. Got my collections back here. My Blu-rays are on top. My DVDs are on the second shelf there. This is actually my new TV that I just bought today. I had this like little 19-inch TV, as you guys seen before maybe. This is my new TV. Just bought a 32-inch. I love it. Yeah, I'm all set to go for movie watching for this year. I just wanted to give an update. Actually, I can't even remember what I was going to say. I have my films back here. I actually forgot to bring them out. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, I do remember what I was going to say. I got my collection update for my second collection update for August ready. Didn't pick up quite as many as I expected. I actually had only picked up 3 until the next to last day I was home, and then I picked up a bunch, you know, right before I left. I'd only picked up like 2 or 3 though. But yeah, before that, I did want to say, I apologize for my summer of inactivity, as I'd like to call it. I really wasn't that active on YouTube. Hopefully, this semester I can be much more active on here, posting a lot more videos, doing a little bit more. I'm going to take them off because it's a glare. I also apologize if there's a glare over here. It's basically the only time I can film is in the daytime here. But yeah, like I was saying, I apologize for that. I will hopefully be, I'm hoping to do random reviews here soon. So I'm gonna start to do like 2 videos a week. I'm gonna do one random review every single week. So I'm gonna do, that's 1 video. And then a couple times a month, you know, I'll have an update videos and I'll do my top 10 lists and everything like that. So I'll continue doing that. But yeah, you'll be seeing me on here more regularly, and I'll be thinking of more videos to do as well. So yeah, that's what to expect from me in the next couple of months. So without further ado, I'm gonna get right into my reviews here, or my update. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to start with my non-horrors this time. And I actually only have 2, and they're both Blu-rays. So, first up here is King Kong. As you saw in my my brother's collection video, he has King Kong and an awesome thing. I wanted to get the Blu-ray, but something different. They have this brand new Blu-ray that came out. It's the same Blu-ray disc, but it's the same transfer, but it's in it has a different cover and stuff, a little bit more thin, a little bit more manageable. Really awesome movie. Love the movie. Not as good as Godzilla, but yeah, that's always an argument me and I get in with my dad and my brother. Next up is a superhero movie. Fantastic Four. This is the original one, and they also had the sequel, but I honestly really didn't care for the sequel that much. Of the 3 Fantastic Four movies, I do really like this one. It's like I said, if you remember, I said I always like them dark or campy, and this is definitely in the campy, you know, fun category. And it works for me. I enjoy it. It's the only of the 3 of that franchise that I like. But yeah, honestly, I don't really care for that many of all of the ones that we're getting now. I just really don't. But yeah, anyways, next up I'm going to get into my my horror Blu-rays. Or no, I'm going to do DVDs first. Yeah, switching it up this time. As you saw before, my brother and I started to get into more foreign films. and specifically Italian films. As you saw, he bought a couple of Argento films and an Austrian film with Goodnight Mommy. I bought Argento's Opera. Yeah, it's still in the case and stuff. I kind of like when it's in the case. Haven't watched it yet, but I've seen Suspiria and Tenebrae, and I'm about to watch Phenomena tonight. I've heard nothing but good things about Opera, so this ought to be an interesting watch. Yeah. Excited about that. Next up is actually a movie collection that I've been curious to buy here recently. And that's the Puppet Master collection and also the Killjoy movies. This has the first 9 Puppet Master movies and the 3 Killjoy movies. I never really heard much about Killjoy, but Puppet Master is a doll, dolls movies. So I really haven't watched that many doll movies, and I just bought 9 of them. So I got quite a few. I mean, I have Dead Silence and Dolls there, and that's it for doll movies. And my brother has Tourist Trap. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited to watch this series. I've heard pretty good things about it. So yeah. Next up is Pumpkinhead. I honestly haven't really heard that much about it. I know it's a cult classic. It is directed by Stan Winston, so I can imagine it has really good effects. He does the effects for I'm pretty sure Jurassic Park, as well as I know he did it for Small Soldiers, which I love Small Soldiers, and I think the effects are still good even today. Pumpkinhead, I don't know much about it. I know it's a slasher-esque type movie, revenge type. I don't really know. I haven't watched it yet. Probably get into it in the next couple weeks, so yeah. This is actually a buy because of a recommendation from a person who watches my channel. I cannot remember your name right now, so I apologize. However, I upgraded my Boogeyman collection to the trilogy. Because I remember, if you remember who you are, just be sure to comment on it. You recommended I watch the second one or the second and third one, I can't remember, but yeah, because they're slasher films, like supernatural slasher films. Yeah, I honestly really like the first one. I enjoy it, should I say. I mean, it's not like great film or anything, but I just enjoy it. I remember watching it when I was little, and yeah, it's one of those ones where you just enjoy it because you watched it when you were little. Yeah, so I'm curious to get into the second and third ones of these two. So yeah, should be fun. Next up is another one that I had heard a lot about, specifically from like Nudes and stuff, and heard good things about it. And and that's the Wicker Man. Yeah, this is the original one. Man, this is a haunting movie. That's all I'm gonna say. Next up are my Blu-rays. You may recognize this, and it's pretty much the same thing. However, this is my soul to take. As you know, this is my favorite Wes Craven film, probably like 3rd favorite film of all time. However, my DVD section of this one actually comes on a flip disc, which I'm kind of annoyed by, but it's whatever. But it contains the Blu-ray and DVD. You just have to flip it over. The DVD side was completely just scratched up. You couldn't really play it that much, so I gave that to my brother and I bought another copy of it. I just absolutely love it, so I had to have it, available on all forms. Yeah. Next up is another one you'll recognize quite a bit, but I bought My Bloody Valentine. Now, you remember I bought the Blu-ray of it last month. However, this is the 3D Blu-ray of it. Now, the last one contained just the Blu-ray transfer of the 2D and a Blu-ray anaglyph transfer, like their own transfer. This is the 3D Blu-ray and the 2D Blu-ray. So this is actual 3D Blu-ray. So as you guys remember, I have my 3D stuff here. So kind of curious to see this in like good 3D to see how it kind of looks. Yeah, it should be fun. Honestly, this was also converted to 3D. I don't know. I'll try to watch it, see if it makes any much of a difference. But Yeah, next one up is a 80s cult classic movie directed by Kevin Tenney, and that is Night of the Demons. Actually, I got this a couple months ago with that, if you remember, I had that buy where I bought like dolls and all that. That was a Scream Factory like sale on Amazon. This was part of it, but I'd actually had it shipped to my my house back in Pennsylvania. So yeah, I mean, I got it now. I won't watch it probably till October anyways, because it takes place on Halloween. So, but yeah, super fun movie. Really love the first half of this movie. Yeah, I mean, I'll be rewatching it every Halloween too. So. Next up is another a Stephen King film, and that is Misery. Now I found this randomly on a combo pack. It's Blu-ray DVD, so I was super excited, and I just bought it immediately. I won't watch it till it snows out, because it takes place in the snow. But yeah, I remember really loving this film. It's a really good movie. Yeah, just kind of a haunting movie. And I only have one more now, and that would be the Texas Chainsaw 3D from, I think, 2012 it says here. This is the 3D Blu-ray and 2D Blu-ray edition of it. I watched this once on television, and I remember thinking it's pretty good. It's got some good parts to it. As you can see, it's still in the wrapper and stuff. I haven't watched it yet. Probably take a while to get to these. I rewatched the original Texas Chainsaw when I was back home, and the more I think about it, the more I think I'm just gonna start buying this series. I'm gonna upgrade the remake. I'm gonna upgrade the original. I'm gonna buy the Texas Chainsaw, the beginning, and then I'm gonna buy Tobe Hooper's Part 2. I kind of decided it's just such a a beloved franchise that I'm a horror fan, horror collector, so I'm just gonna suck it up and buy them. And you know what? The more that I watch the original, the more I end up liking it. So yeah, I actually have the original and the remake back there on DVDs, ready to be transferred, traded in for the Blu-rays of them. I can't find the Blu-ray of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre for cheap anywhere. Like, it's just uber expensive, and it's annoying to try to find good copies of it, because the DVDs don't look very good. I mean, it's just, yeah, you have to have it on Blu-ray. It's just like the old movies that have like micro budgets. It's just kind of hard to watch on those, super grain, where I cannot even see the picture. That's, I could go on and on about that. But yeah, that is my collection for August. As you see, I got a couple coming in that I have in mind for September. Won't be as big of a September upgrade here, just because it's kind of I'm getting back into the swing of things. Budget's going to be a little tighter. October though, I'm going to have a big budget, and I'm going to buy a shit ton of movies because it's October. So be looking forward to those, and yeah, within the next week or so, be looking forward to some a random review. I'll be picking out different movies depending on the season, depending on XYZ, and then I'll think of some other things to do too. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this, guys. Give it a thumbs up, comment, like, let me know what you think about it. Yeah, as always, thanks for tuning in. Have a good week, guys.